Welcome back for another journey with Chris and Melissa. Today we are embarking on a road trip to the northeast corner of Utah. I'm super excited. There's a bunch of cool stuff we're going to see. Skinwalker Ranch, Fantasy Canyon, Dinosaur National Monument, Flaming Gorge. There's so much to see up there, and it's just, I think, all too often overlooked. So I'm excited to show you some of it. Right now we have taken an unplanned detour down a road that says it takes us to Strawberry Pinnacles, so we couldn't resist with such a cool name. Promised Land Resort at the Pinnacles.
Wow, you can camp here? Hello, Pinnacle.
As far as the resort goes, it seems to just be like an RV park with camping spots. Pretty sweet looking. Oh yeah, the joys of road tripping. Woohoo! Okay, we've come to take a gander at Skinwalker Ranch. So far it's just like a normal place where people live. Normal Utah landscape. I guess I should mention this is within the Uinta and Ouray Indian Reservation territory. But the ranch itself is about 500 acres, privately owned by, as far as I can tell, a pretty white individual, not native. And there's not much to see here, really. If you're making this trip just to see this spot, it's going to be a big letdown.
Oh, I see the sign that tells us to stop. It's up in the distance. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the right spot. If you just put in Skinwalker Ranch in Google Maps, it'll take you right to it. And it's literally like 5 minutes outside of the town of Ballard, Utah. There's some normal person's house. And there's Skinwalker Ranch. Let's see what the sign says.
Stop. Only authorized personnel beyond this point. This is a private road. This property is monitored 24/7 by security personnel and multiple surveillance systems. If you proceed beyond this point, you will be cited for trespassing.
And they also have a sign, no drone zone. I'm sure people would be tempted to fly up a drone and see what they can see. Yeah, so really not much to show you here. It's really just a paranormal pilgrimage. And there are other spots I've heard. If you explore around the ranch, there's like a road where you have a better vantage point of more of the property. You really can't see anything here other than
the gate.
A gate that goes in. Yeah, nothing to see, but there's a lot of interesting information about this place. I'm fascinated by the story of the original ranchers who came here and eventually had to leave because too many of their livestock were being mutilated and they were being haunted in their homes so badly that they couldn't sleep at night anymore. Nowadays though, a new person bought it like 5 years ago and has produced a whole TV show, The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, which is now, I think it's available on Hulu. I haven't checked it out, but I want to. They claim to have like seen UFOs, and they claim to be doing scientific research. I am dubious of that claim. I don't know how scientific it is, but I haven't seen it, so I can't judge, I guess. You think it's creepy at all?
I don't get that vibe, but I'm also not technically on the property, so.
Yeah, so like I said, nothing to see here, unfortunately. But this apparently is where you have it all. ghosts, aliens, abductions, shape-shifting skinwalkers, werewolves, whatever you want to call them, Native American curses, all that good stuff. Well, we're really playing fast and loose with our plans today. Did not plan to come to see this National Wildlife Reserve, but here it took us to a little lookout tower. Can't say no to that. Really though, there hasn't been that much to see. There's some blackbirds with orange heads. Maybe one of you would know what those are. And there's a lot of orange wildflowers, which are pretty. And off in the distance you can see there are some, maybe you can't, some cool stripy cliffs. What do you think, Melissa? New favorite place? Not even close? We just played chicken with a turkey vulture. Endangered fish survive here. Enjoy the fishing deck. Well, there's no wonder they're endangered. There's the striped cliffs I was trying to talk about. Kind of looks like the Badlands.
Well, hi.
River. Wild horses. Approaching Fantasy Canyon, and the rock formations are slowly getting more and more interesting. Ooh. Very cool. I've been wanting to come here for like 2 years, ever since I found out about it. I feel like this is a place you barely ever hear of. There's probably a lot of people even living in Utah who have never heard of it.
Yep.
It's not a state park or anything. It's just a BLM land. You love her, you knew it right from the start. Then she stabs you right through the heart, and it tears your world apart. So you get smart, but being smart makes you cynical, and you become unlovable, which makes your life unlivable. Love is miserable, but misery makes you wise to open up your eyes, which leads to your demise. No surprise, realize you've been dumb, 'cause it was your fault all along. Well, it's time to right your wrong. Yes, you need her, you know it deep down inside, so you're swallowing all your pride. It tastes just like fluoride. Oh, you run to her, you get down on your knees. Forgive me, please. You're the one I need. Well, she's hesitant, but pretty soon she can tell that you learn your lesson well, and the bitterness dispels. You need her, and she needs you too. Look what love can do when your love is true. Hello down there.
Hello, Mr. Rock Formation. Oh, don't die now.
She's crap.
Sketchy as crap. Yeah. Don't break it.
What do you think of this place, Melissa?
Pretty wild. This is definitely like the name fits the place. It's fantasy-esque with these strange shapes.
Yeah, it is bizarre, really. I don't think I've ever seen such wild rock formations. We're walking down a little side canyon, and it just seems to be more of the same over here. Not as cool as the actual main Fantasy Canyon, but this has a cool little like channel. It's kind of like washed out a cave here. I almost wonder. Yeah, I totally can. Hey, look, somebody smoked a cigarette here. Naughty. Ooh, it's so cool and refreshing in here. Ooh. I wonder if I can make it to the next opening. I think I can. I'm going for it. I'm gonna have to kind of be on my hands and knees, but it's worth it. A little awkward for a man of my size, as you can see. I made it all the way through.
Well, there's another hole that way.
There's still more. What the heck? I've come this far. Yeah. What a wonky shape. Nature is just cool because, man, a human could not design that. What a cool place. And cooler still that we had it all to ourselves. There was one person here in the parking lot leaving as we pulled in. But like...
Nobody else is here.
Yeah. Why is nobody here to see this cool stuff? And all of it's like right by the parking lot. I mean, it's a short walk.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Quick and easy. We made it to Red Fleet State Park, just north of Vernal, which is where we will be camping for the next 2 nights. We brought our inflatable kayak, so at some point we're hoping to take that up in here. But I think we're passing on that tonight because we have quite strong winds. So we're gonna go set up camp and probably call it a day. I'm not sure how she's pulling it off, but Melissa is making the perfect s'mores tonight. Look at how golden brown that is. So one of the cool things that Red Fleet State Park has, I guess the cool thing that it has, aside from a lake, is Dinosaur Trackway. And this little informational sign tells us that trackways require 3 or more footprints in a row from the same dinosaur. Trackways are unique because only a few exist in the United States.
This is how big the track is, too.
And they're right over there on that slanted piece of rock. So, normally there's a hiking trail to get to the trackway. That's a 3-mile hike round trip. You have to drive around to the other side. They're over there to a trailhead. But our plan is to simply kayak across. There's a dock right here and the dinosaur trackway right there. So, we did not do that tonight because there's intermittent rain and strong winds. But tomorrow, it's bound to happen. We are determined.
Good job. Are you a goose?